All right. Hi, Shannon. Welcome, welcome. All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, yeah, we're so excited you're here. And Shannon is the Survivor Strong Woman Artisan that we're featuring with our pumpkin spice products for the month of November. But really, we're featuring it all throughout the fall. So we're so excited that you're here. Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about your business.
I'm originally from Iowa, actually. So when you reached out, I thought, oh, we have a great connection there. I'm from Lenox, Iowa originally, but now I live in Hillsboro, North Dakota. So that's where I call home. I grew up in an agricultural industry, worked a lot on the farm with my folks, and now I am enjoying to start a new venture as well, with my crocheting business. So on Etsy.com. And, it's funny because I started this business because a friend wanted me to make a messy bun hat for her. And she said, I want one of these, make one. And so I sent it to her and she's like, why don't you put this on Etsy? And that's honestly how the whole thing started.
Oh my.
So yeah, my mom taught me how to crochet when I was a kid. And so it just kind of went from there, and I'm loving it. It's so much fun.
Oh, that's amazing. So you grew up on a farm. Seems like there was creativity all around. You all were creating, and so your mom actually taught you how to crochet. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what was it like? You said you made that messy bun. What's it called? A
It's
messy.
a messy bun hat, yeah. So it's where
Okay.
it's a stocking hat, but you can stick your bun through the
Oh,
top of it.
yeah. You sell those on Etsy too, right?
Yep, I
Oh,
do.
they're so super cute. Okay, so how did you feel when you first posted your items on Etsy? What was that like stepping out and starting your business?
I was really shy and scared. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I should do this. And my husband says, yeah, he's like, this stuff is awesome. I am going to help you promote it. It's great. You should really do it. Because I was so just anxious. You get that kind of frightened child syndrome where you're like, I don't know if I should do this. But, I once I did, I was so excited. It's like, I was learning about, promoting and learning about how to display the part, the product itself, and how to share with people what it is and what kind of options that they have, and just the customization that's possible. And yeah, it was fun but scary.
Understandable. I know when you step out and run a business, there are all of those emotions, like the excitement, but also the kind of anxiety too. But it sounds like you have a really awesome support system with your family too, which is
Yeah.
cool to have that affirmation. So we'll be featuring your ear warmers in all of these really unique, vibrant colors. I'm really excited about it. I like want one of each. I won't be selfish. But okay, so what's the process like with creating the ear warmers? Like how do you start it, and what's the process like?
Sure. So I start with 100% acrylic yarn. I have a favorite yarn that I like to purchase. So I
Oh,
start
we
with,
have that color, right?
yeah,
The
yeah.
Dakota?
This is the Dakota.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. So I start with just a plain skein of yarn. There's a certain hook that I have to use in order to make them, and it goes along with the size of the yarn that you're using. And then I have a pattern that I use,
Uh-huh.
and basically I just go through, and it's a lot of repetition, and I love repetition. And then I come up with something like this, or I guess this is the right color, but yeah, at the end. So.
So beautiful. Okay, so you pointed to your head when you talked about the pattern. So what's the pattern that you created? You didn't purchase it. It's just something that came to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And let me see that small weaving tool. Let's see what that looks like.
It's a hook.
Oh, it's a hook. Okay, so it goes in and out. Uh,
Yep, yep. It goes in and out of the yarn basically. I should have prepared a little better of a demo for you, but I can. So as I'm doing this, it's
mhm.
just there's a certain way that you hold your yarn and
Yeah.
you grab it with that hook and you pull it through. It's a lot of loops. So it's a lot of pulling through loops.
Oh, I see.
And that's how it starts. And then you can make different patterns, like the cable weave that I showed you there. That's part of that pattern as well. So there's so many different types of designs that you can basically just keep hooking into that yarn and then create something beautiful on the other side.
Oh my goodness. And it absolutely is beautiful. You know, one thing that we had talked about was the reality of being survivor strong artisans, you know, and how even when we're creating, like you're creating something that starts as like a bundle of yarn and it, you know, is there, but then with your hands, literally you're creating something beautiful. So oftentimes we use that as a kind of metaphor when women who have been you know, women who are healing from abuse, when we're in the kitchen making soaps and products, you know, hands that were once beaten black and blue are used to create something beautiful, you know, in a safe place that celebrates who they are. You know, have you personally or anyone that you know ever experienced anything related to violence, and how were you or how were they able to get through that?
Yes, I do know of a couple people. And as I was thinking about this too, the one thing that came to my mind is we as women and people in general always are worried about people judging us. We're worried about what other people think, and that's a hard thing to overcome.
Mm,
So to me, in watching other people, one of the things that I've seen others do is they finally decide that they're no longer afraid to talk about it and find that safe person. You said that word safe earlier, but finding that safe person that they can trust to talk to changes everything.
it's true. And that's absolutely right. I know um like just in my own research, one of the realities of being able to move forward is having that safe space, you know, be it a counselor or a friend, you know, because the thing is, if you keep things on the inside, oftentimes we feel like we have to suffer in silence. And it's kind of like if we keep things bottled up, it literally can be like bricks on our shoulder and, you know, paralyzes us, mind, body, and spirit. So awesome. Thank you for talking about those safe places.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if there is a woman artisan that is watching this and you know, is wanting to move forward with her creativity, with her business, but she may feel a little kind of that anxiety that we talked about, what advice would you give her?
It's the support system is huge. The people that you have around you to encourage you really make it so much easier to get out of that shell and to open yourself up to that opportunity. So, whether you have that or not, you've got to remember that you are your own person and people see that. You may not think that people want to know you, but they do. They want to see what you can do and what you can create, and just go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So get that support system, believe in yourself, and yeah, move forward from there. All
Yeah.
right, what you've done, Shannon, and we're so excited to have your earwarmers featured. So thank you so much for your time. We wish you all the best on the journey. And if you're willing and able, you are now a part of the Argos House community for better, of course. I'm just playing. But I wanted you to, at the end of every interview, we have the artisans say, I am Argos House Survivor Strong. Would you be willing to say that?
Absolutely. I am our girl's house, survivor strong.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shannon, for your time. Okay. And I'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.